Hi gang, I'm going to talk about change work and how you can change any aspects of your life by becoming conscious. Now, I'm making a cup of tea while you listen to me. I call these sessions talking to you, making a brew. And when I'm making a cup of tea, making a brew as we call it in North Manchester in England, I'm on automatic pilot. And what's surprising is a lot of the things that you do on automatic pilot. So even though I'm talking to you making this brew, I actually know where my tea bags are. I know where my favourite cup is. I'm going to get the milk, which you often see me doing while I'm making these presentations. And I do it automatically. I don't have to think about it. If I've got a client and I say, let's have a cup of tea, I'm going to make a cup of tea, I go into my making a cup of tea routine. Now there's many routines which we call automatic pilot that you've learnt in the past and you do without thinking about it. These things you do without thinking about it. When you're learning something, you have to think about it, like driving the car. But if you think about all the things that you have to do to drive a car, now you can drive a car automatically. You're not thinking about those things. When I play the guitar, when I play the keyboards, when I do anything, and when you do anything that you have learned repetitively over a period of time, it becomes unconscious. It becomes automatic. We call it automatic pilot. Now, let's say, for instance, that I'm looking for the tea bags. In other words, somebody else has been in here, the cleaner, or somebody else has made a cup of tea, and they've put these tea bags somewhere that I don't know. So I'm in my automatic pilot mode, making a brew, and now the tea bags aren't where they should be. Somebody's moved my cup. The milk's not in the fridge. All of a sudden, I wake up and I go, oh, where's my tea bags? Where's my cup? Where's the milk? And in that moment, you come out of the program and you end up having to be conscious to find what you're looking for. That's a really useful thing to understand, because most of the day, we're running on automatic pilot, on repeat, doing things that we've always done, thinking what we've always thought, and we very rarely wake up. Now, my job, surprisingly, as a hypnotist, is to wake people up. People think I put you to sleep, and I do. But I put you to sleep to make you conscious of the decisions that you're making so that you're not on automatic pilot, and I'm installing a new program. And what you have to do is, in the same way that when you can't find the tea bags, the cup or the milk, you have to wake up. I get people to witness themselves doing a behaviour, saying something, thinking something, feeling something that's not desirable, which is on repeat, because people say, oh, I've always been angry. I've always been depressed. I've never been confident. I can't do this. And in those moments when you suggest to yourself that you can't do it, or that you've always been like this, or you find yourself thinking in a certain way which you don't want to think, or doing something that's not desirable, what I do is I get you to wake up and be conscious of that and make a new decision. What decision can you make? Because you've only got these files in your head, and you're going to do the same, thinking the same, and repeating past behaviours and past failures, or past successes if you're good at something, because it works positively as well as negatively. But most people see me when things are going wrong. So what you do is you create a gap, and this gap between what's happening to you and your reaction to it, you extend that gap. You come out of the automatic program of complaining, moaning, feeling shit, doing something shit, and you shift. You put an F in shit, S-H-I-T, and you shift, S-H-I-F-T, and you run the new program. It gives you an opportunity to wake up and stop doing what you've always done, which will actually lead to what you've always got. If you think the same, you'll get the same. If you do the same, you'll create the same. And when you want to create something different by thinking something different, you've got to have that, what we call a pattern interrupt. So there's some big words coming out now, which is getting out of automatic pilot, creating a pattern interrupt, and just simply stopping, repeating, and acting in a new way. And when you act in a new way, you give yourself an opportunity to have a new experience. I stopped a guy from smoking yesterday. I've just sent him some programming this morning because I stopped him from smoking yesterday by giving him a repulsion to smoking, an adverse effect. If he held a cigarette, he'd crush it, throw it on the floor and stamp on it. And he'd also want to vomit. So giving him a negative reaction. But that won't last for long. It'll probably last for about 24, 48 hours. But ultimately that programming will wear out and he'll go back to repeating what he's always done. So I've just sent him this morning 2 audios to reinforce the programming. One which is a breathing technique and another one which is hypnotic suggestions and direct commands to stop smoking now. But what he's got to do is he's probably going to wake up this morning and do what he's always done and reach for his cigarettes. Now I told him to get rid of all his cigarettes, so there's no cigarettes that were available to him. But really what he'd do is what he's always done when he's run out of cigarettes, he's gone down to 7-Eleven or your local store and bought some more cigarettes. At that moment, when he gets out of automatic reaching for the cigarettes, putting one in his mouth and lighting it, he's got an opportunity now to run a new file. I've installed in him a new file. Now the thing is, what files do you need to change your behaviours, change your feelings and change your thinking? Because I'm really good at installing that. Get it out of automatic pilot. Now hopefully the milk's in the fridge and I won't have to wake up because I'm on automatic pilot, both making this brew, talking to you. So I'm going to get the milk. But just think about what you do on repeat that you actually don't want to do. In other words, what is your general demeanour? Are you low energy? Are you high energy? Are you negative? Are you positive? Are you argumentative? Are you lacking confidence because you're shy or you're timid? Or you've lost your personal power because of circumstances and you feel like a victim, not a victor? Just think about that while I get the milk. So thankfully the milk's in the right place so I don't have to wake up while I'm talking to you making this brew. Whatever it is that you identify that's shit in your life that you want to shift from S-H-I-T to S-H-I-F-T, you can. And the first step is just becoming conscious and having an awareness that you have the ability to change. You can change anything, it's just a decision. It's just a decision that you make that you want to change. And when you make that decision, just create lots of desire to change. You've got to put massive pain around staying the same, massive pain around staying the same, and massive pleasure about the advantages of shifting from something that's shit. Create the shift and then experience the benefits, and you will experience benefits. So whether it's your health, your finances, your relationships, your work situation, your domestic situation, your business situation, whether you're experiencing pain and it's a drain on your body, your mind and your emotions, something that you're worried about. If you're a habitual worrier, if you worry on automatic pilot and you wake up getting out of bed on the wrong side, doom and gloom, and you want to be light and cheerful and joyful and experience abundance and energy, you can. You can change now by making a new decision. But then what do? Well, you can talk to me for free, or you can go to anybody else. But basically you are a computer and you're running files, and if you're running old files that are now long past the sell-by date, in other words, you've grown past being this person that you don't want to be, or you're sick of being this person that you don't want to be. In other words, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Trust me, you can change your mind, and I'm really good at changing people's minds and changing their life. And you don't even need to come to Thailand to see me, even though I'm coming to Europe all the time, travelling everywhere, and we'll be back in about 6 weeks' time. You can catch me in the UK, particularly in North Wales, Manchester, or anywhere that you want to see me. But you can talk to me online, and I can change your mind. And when I change your mind, you will change your life. And it is really simple. This guy that stopped smoking yesterday, he's got his files now. Within 21 days, he will be a permanent non-smoker, because he's got to get this shift into his automatic pilot. You've got to grow into this new person. It's called the art of becoming, and you can become anybody that you deserve and desire to be. And all you have to do is talk to me. So I'm going to enjoy this brew. I've finished talking to you. If you want to talk to me, then contact me on any of the contact details where you're viewing this presentation. And let's get started. You can enjoy your mind, enjoy enjoy your life, but you've got to change your mind, and that will change your life. Take care.